Alright, talking about, as it says in the title, we're going to talk about Boonies, what I do for Boonies, why I think Boonies are probably more important than running a bump helmet. Anyway, this is what I do. I'm not recommending that this is what you should do. I'm just simply showing you what I do and that I find it's best for me. Generally, I've always run bump helmets. But bump helmets are great for protection. Obviously, if you trip over, it'll bump your head, obviously. But the thing I hate about bump helmets is that they're quite weighty, especially if you're wearing them in a 36-hour Milsim, or even less. Even for a 6-hour game, you can start to feel that pinching. Well, I do anyway, but I just push through it. And the other thing is that it stands out like dog's balls as far as giving away your position because of the silhouette. Obviously, you can chemi the helmet up with some scrim. I did do a video on this. This is a Plat Attack scrim kit that you have to put together yourself, and it's got an elastic band, so that just pulls over there and breaks up the silhouette, which is a great idea. The only other reason I would wear a bump helmet is if it's mission requirement, or if that's the squad I'm gaming with, you're required to wear a bump helmet in the loadout. So that's that. Now, as far as Boonies, first two Boonies I'm going to show you, these are just they're very cheap, but the quality is very good. These are made by Huss. They're basically like the same size as a bucket hat for the Australian Army, which is great. So it gives you a good field of view, good hearing, things like that. Still, and breaks up the silhouette quite well. Obviously, it's super light. It's got an adjustable band here, which is great if it gets a bit windy or if it doesn't fit properly. It's got a chin strap, adjustable obviously, and you got the loops here so you can push down and tie in some vegetation, the local vegetation, so you can blend in more and break up that silhouette even more. I used to always, basically, after go away from the bump helmet, this is the beanie that I used to wear all the time. So I don't wear that one much anymore. So what I've done, wear exactly the same boonie, and same brand and everything, but obviously I've put some scrim on it. This is just multicam scrim, which I've cut up and I've just simply glued it on. And all the edges, I've cut the edges with a pair of scissors, and then I just rough it up between my hands and to break up the lines. Obviously still got the same adjustments. Breaks up the silhouette a lot more, helps you blend in with the local veg a lot better. That's my go-to. That's the beanie I always wear in a Milsim. But having said that, and I will continue to wear that one, but having said that, I did buy another one, and this is made by Sword, which is an Australian ADF supplier. Sword is Special Operations Research and Design Company. Really nice beanie, really nice quality, as you would expect. Nothing but good stuff from Sword. It's got a little Velcro patch on the top, and what I like about this, besides putting morale patches or ID patches, I can put on my my dead rag. Hang on, I'll do that. So my dead rag, I've talked about this numerous times. There's heaps of videos on it, so look at the go through the videos, you can find how I made this and why I made it. But that will simply stick it on the top of there. It won't fall off, the wind won't blow it off. I don't have to put a hand on there to hold it, keep it on there. I'm hands free, stands out like dog's balls, and job done. And after I've been medicked, I can just simply rip it off, roll up in a ball, shove it in my pocket, and back into the game. Other features with this is it's got 2 loops that run around the whole boonie. You got some little air vents, and if you flip it over, you've got a safety orange reflector, if you will. So from the air, especially if you need to be seen, obviously you stand out a lot more. If you're required to be seen a lot more. It's got this nice felt sort of material that's really comfy around your head. It does have a chin strap, which you can take off if you wanted to. I don't know why you would want to take it off. It's adjustable, but the only thing it doesn't have, which is disappointing for me, which is the fact that it doesn't have the adjustment like the Huss does. So this is, what size is this one? This is a large or an extra large? It's large, extra large. This is the tag, but it feels a little bit big on my melon. So if I had that adjustment, that would be I'll be way more happy with the product. The other difference between this and the Huss Boonie is that it's a little bit bigger in the brim. It's more like a Ranger, US Rangers style boonie, which is pretty cool. I've been looking for that sort of style boonie for many years actually. Bought this for $40 and we got it from the cadet shop here in Burleigh. But like I said, I will be continuing to wear this in a Milsim game. The other thing that I always combine a boonie with in a Milsim is I'll wear a balaclava, and I'll also wear some camo paint to cover the eye around my eyes. Have to be word of advice with camo paint, just check the toxicity of it before you put it on. So that's basically it in a nutshell. So that's all I got. So measuring the boonies, now this is a large Huss. Now that's roughly, ignore the red tape, this is roughly about 290 with the diameter of the brim. With the sword, large, extra large sword, it's roughly around 330.